Hi there and welcome. My name is Sharon and others know me as Itu. Today I would like to show you how to braid your own hair, and this is for beginners. So I am not a hairstylist like many other people. I learned how to do my own hair in 2020 during lockdown. So I would like to share some of my tips and the process that I followed in order to learn. I will also be sharing some extra tips towards the end of this video, so please stay tuned for that. Like in most things, the key is to just start. No matter how horrible you think you'll do, just try it. The first and most basic thing you want to learn to do is to actually do a braid. And for this, you can take like a piece of hair. You can use dolls, like if you have children around and they have dolls, use the hair on the dolls. I learned to do the actual braid when I was younger. Like I liked doing that kind of stuff, so it wasn't such a challenge for me when I actually started doing it on my own hair. It was the other things involved in the whole process, which I will go into. With this step, practice makes perfect. So do the braid as many times as possible until you get the swing of it, and in no time it will look like a professional did it. And this is how you do a basic braid. The easiest way to explain this is that you take one bunch of the hair. Let's say you start on your left, take it to the back underneath the middle hair, and then repeat the same process on the right. You can also choose to go for a forward movement instead of a backward movement like I'm doing over here. The next step in this process is that you want to learn how to plant or attach the hair onto your own hair. And for this step, I have linked some videos that I have personally found very useful in doing this, because it hasn't been the most easiest thing for me to do. So please go and check those videos out. Once you're ready to start doing your hair, or once you're ready to take that leap of faith or that leap of courage, you want to take the hair that you bought and cut it down into pieces in accordance with the length that you would want. This also depends on the kind of hair that you buy. Start with one pack only to see how it goes, and then after finishing with one pack, go on to the next one. Once you're done with that, you want to take the braiding hair with your thumb and start pulling the hair strands as illustrated. With this step, it would actually help if you start at one side and then work your way up to the other side. Also, don't try to take too many hair strands at one time. Take your time with this. Your finger will be sore after doing this. Don't worry, it's normal. So you have to try and do this very well, because that will determine how your hair will look at the end. Like if you want this kind of look at the end of your braid, then this step is very important. After that, you want to detangle the hair by brushing out all the knots with a comb. It will actually help if you first finger detangle and then follow up with a wide tooth comb. And now we are ready to start with the actual braiding process. So take two pieces of hair. The one piece should be half the size of the other. Then you want to join them together as illustrated. the thinner piece becomes one, and as you can see, they are now all the same size. Next up, we start braiding, and like I said, I have linked a few videos in the description box on how to attach or link the braiding hair to your own hair. There are different methods, so you can choose the right one for you. The most challenging part when it comes to braiding, especially if you have natural hair like 4C hair or something like that, is making sure that the hair stays embedded within the braid and it doesn't stick out. And I will also have another video showing you how to do that properly so that your hair doesn't stick out. You also don't want to take too much hair, otherwise you'll have like a bulge on top and then the rest of the braid will be skinnier, which doesn't really look as good. Once you are done, most people prefer to dip the bottom of the braiding hair in boiling hot water. I prefer not to do that because after a few days, the hair actually starts unraveling. I don't know if you can notice it here, and it gives off this messy boho look that I actually like. So I prefer not to put these in boiling water, but if you want to have that sleek kind of look, you can go for that. Then it's also important to take a pair of scissors and just cut off the ends that are sticking out. Like I've already cut some of them so you can't really see them, but I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about once you start the process. Once you're done doing that, you want to follow up with a hair dryer and just lay some of the hair that will be sticking out down. So I haven't done that yet, but I will be doing that later. There's certain pieces of hair that are light that I might have missed with the scissors, so the hair dryer will help to sleek everything down. And that is it from me. I hope that this was all helpful. If it was, please leave a comment, share this video, like it, also subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.